You guys know what they mean in terms of seeding for both the ACC and NCAA tournament. It's just, how does that motivate you even more, knowing especially what happened on Sunday?
These are big games for us coming up. I talked to Coach Wall a little bit earlier. Like, this is kind of a need-to-win game for us. So just locking in and knowing what we have to do. I think we're gonna make a couple changes here in practice. I don't know, defensively here today, just to get something new flowing, because we didn't play too well the other night. But yeah, it's a big game for us coming up.
I would just piggyback off what Sid said and just add that, we can't change the past, but we can control what's yet to come. So I'm excited for me and my teammates to get the opportunity to, finish out the season strong.
I'll also go along with that. I think the games are huge just because you guys know what's at stake, but it's also huge to bounce back from what we have been doing and just showing them like what we're capable of.
Kiki, how disappointing was Sunday to you guys? When looking back and just kind of how it happened when you were up 9 and then things just didn't go your way. How disappointing is that?
I think every loss is kind of disappointing, but just the fact that, again, we were up 9 on our home court and just gave up the lead. We watched film and we seen different spurts of us not playing Louisville basketball, not doing what we're capable of doing, and then just being in our heads. So very disappointing. Excuse me, sorry.
Kind of for all you, Jeff spoke about after that game, wanted to challenge you guys just from a toughness factor. And this late in the year, I guess, what can you really work on, whether that be a practice or kind of a mindset thing that adds that extra edge as we kind of get down the stretch of the tournament season?
I'll start. I think just understanding and realizing that you are going to get every team's best shot, and that you always have a target on your back. Just having Louisville across your jerseys. I'm new to it. Nina and Sid is new to it. I think all the transfers are just new to it. And then Coach always harps on just being mentally strong. It's not going to happen in the first quarter, second quarter, but down the stretch, we're trying to ease away at the game and just being able to go home with a win.
I would say the talent and the skill is there for our team all around. I think as far as just working on something, it would be just giving our best effort at all times. We get discouraged when the other team ends our run and goes on a run and takes the lead, but just staying strong and being together in those weak moments will help us a lot, especially as we proceed to get into March.
Yeah, kind of like what Nina said, just staying together in those moments. Yesterday in practice, we didn't even dribble the ball. We spent 3 hours just talking to each other and kind of figuring out what's going on around the team. So I think that was really well needed and can help us down the line.
For the three of you, we'll start with you, Sid. Just what has this experience been like at Louisville? I know you all haven't been here a long time, but just in the year, just the experience with the fans, the coaches, the teammates, just what has it been like here at Louisville?
Well, it's definitely been very different from past experiences. It's challenging in every way. I mean, it's so difficult just like a different level of talent coming where I'm coming from at a mid-major school. So that's definitely been a new adjustment for me. But I've loved every second of it. I've been growing since I got here in June, July, wherever we got here. But yeah, I've embraced it. I'm challenging my teammates and challenging myself every day, and we're learning every day. And like you said with the fans, I couldn't thank them enough. This is something I've dreamed about, playing in front of 12,000 people. So yeah, definitely a great experience.
I would add on to what Sid said. I definitely think it's sorry, can you hear me? It's been a very fun experience. Like Sid said, very challenging, just being different. But the atmosphere is great. The coaching staff, my teammates, everything has been fun, even though it seems challenging from the outside looking in. But I enjoy every game, every practice, every moment I spend with my teammates and my coaches. So, gonna miss them.
I also think this season has been fun just coming to Louisville, but it's definitely been a roller coaster. I've had my highs and lows. I think we all have had days where I was like, nah, I don't know about this. The conditioning, just the different aspects, the different workouts. But like they said, I'm enjoying every moment of it. The fans are just unbelievable. When we do something good, the fans are just waiting to break out. So a dream come true to be able to play in front of those fans every home game.
For all three of you, and kind of going off of that, just the emotions of tomorrow, the fact that senior day is here, does this offer that opportunity for reflection, knowing that these games do matter, but also that you guys have had a successful season, successful careers? What does that kind of mean to you, and how do you kind of put that emotion to the side as well, or how do you embrace it in the process? Starting with Kiki.
I think just understanding the work that we have put in, and just trusting the process. Like you guys keep saying, like we keep saying, the next few games are huge, but just being able to play our type of game and we'll be okay.
I'll add on to what Kiki said, but also Coach Boss, he does a good job just like trying to get us to leave it all on the floor. And now that we, us three especially, think about it, like this is our last home game playing here and our last home game ever in our collegiate career. So just knowing that we gave our best effort, our best shot, it means a lot. Even like you said, tomorrow's game is very important, but I just go into it just giving everything I have, so I have no regrets later on, and I think that's how I plan, and hopefully these two, I know they will, plan to finish the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's definitely very bittersweet. You know, it's crazy how fast it came. You know, 5 years flew by for me. Like, I can't even think. I don't know. It's crazy to think about. But kind of going off what they were saying, like we're a good team despite like all the ups and downs we've had in the past couple weeks, the wins, the losses, everything in between. Like we're a good team. We have a good record, and I think we can make a deep run in this tournament.
Kind of go off on that a little bit. You guys obviously have a lot more of the season left, but when you look back at that recruiting process, and the portal recruiting process is such a short period of time, you have to pick something and you don't have much time to do it. Have you gotten what you want out of this? Sid, you can start. Have you gotten what you wanted out of this year?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, the recruiting process was very stressful. You do have to make a decision pretty quickly, taking a whole bunch of visits day after day after day. But for me, I think I know I made the right decision. I've gotten everything I wanted out of this experience, just meeting new teammates, meeting friends that I know will last a lifetime, and just getting to play in front of, like we said earlier, like tens and 10,000 people. You know, that's something I've always dreamed of, and I'm just grateful for the experience.
Just to piggyback off what Sid said, the whole transfer portal process was very stressful, happened very quick, but I know I made the right choice because I wanted a challenge. I wanted to play with players better than me, at the same level as me. I wanted to play for a coach that was going to challenge me and push me and obviously play in front of the best fans in the country, and I got that, and I met some lifetime long friends here, and yeah, I don't regret my decision at all, and it's been lovely being here.
Just to go off that, I also don't regret my decision. I would say the transfer portal was kind of fun, just realizing that like a lot of people want you, but only one school could have you, and I think, again, I chose the right place. I got everything and more out of Louisville. I'm gonna miss it, but I know that this is always home. I can always come back. Like she said, I made some friends that they're gonna get annoyed with me when I call in about a week or two, or a month or two, or a year or two, but I know I always have them.
Sydney, you mentioned yesterday you guys didn't do drills at all, you just kind of talked. Is that what Sue was, is that what you're referring to when Sue came?
She kind of just stopped in because she was here filming something, I believe, but that really had nothing to do with her, but she came in and, you know, just gave some good words of wisdom and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I guess just from that, with that said, when you guys were talking, you don't have to use specifics, but generally what was kind of the conversation, the bigger message, and how do you use that moving forward to motivate you guys over this next stretch?
Just kind of figuring out what's been going on, why we've been like so up and down. I think a lot of us felt like, you know, we're really connected off the court. When we get on the court, there's some miscommunications and stuff like that. So just figuring out those little details, but nothing too crazy. You know, we all love each other and we're here for one another. But it was a well-needed talk, so yeah.
Sid, I think you mentioned you guys have tried a couple of different defensive things in practice, and this is really for all three of you. How do you think those help, and if you can get specific at all, what do you think we could see differently out of you guys defensively?
I mean, we've done a number of different defenses in the past couple games. Just trying to kind of figure out what works for us, because, you know, like defensively, sometimes we do struggle, like communication-wise, and just whatever it is, whatever offense that team likes to do. So we just kind of switch it up. I'm not sure if he's going to put in more or other defenses. I'm not sure here today, but yeah, that's really all I say.
I would say I think it's more so just us having each other's back. no matter what defense we play, somebody is bound to make a mistake. That's the game. It's a game of mistakes and who makes the most, who makes the least. So I think just us having each other's back, like if I miss my assignment, I'm not too in my head about it because I know Sid or Kiki's gonna have my back if I get backdoor cut. So I think just like leaning into each other more in situations like that and having each other's back, it'll help us defensively and offensively. Just just playing off of each other. So I think that'll be a big help for us.
Sorry, for all three of you guys, going off the fact that there is still something to work on here. You guys are also 22-8. You guys have had a successful season across the board. Where is that kind of fine line where the standard meets what you guys are doing day in, day out, and also obviously looking back on the fact that you guys have had success throughout the year? We'll start with Sid.
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Yeah, you guys are 22-8. You guys have had a successful season. So what does that mean to you that you guys have still been able to get to this point, and even with the struggles that you guys have been faced? I mean, you guys had a great year.
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you to kind of find that fine line between reaching the standard, but also obviously knowing that you guys are a good team?
Yeah, for sure. 22-8 is a pretty good record in my opinion. We had some bumps along the road, but we know we're staying true to the course. We're staying true to us. We're doing what we do every day, and we're still learning. Even though we're 22-8, 30 games in, we're still learning day by day. We have a lot of games ahead of us, I'd like to think. So just staying locked in, staying focused.
I'll also go off of that. I think looking at the record, 22-8 is good, but just realizing that you got to see how many people returned, about 3, and then a whole bunch of people came in. So just being able to do what we're doing, I think is amazing.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.